It? That was all you've got?
So much for that Green Ninja prophecy, huh? Wow, that's kind of disappointing. So, was the prophecy wrong? Did it not mean anything, or was Zane actually the Green Ninja? Is the Overlord, did he actually defeat the Overlord? Or God, I have so many questions. Hello Ninjago fans, and welcome to Garden Myth Theory, the show where I like to look way too deep in a show that is based off of plastic toys and fruit-colored outfits.
Hey, no one here cares for them fruit-colored ninja. Excuse me? What fruit is black? Blackberries? Shut it, Jay.
So I'm not sure about you guys, but recently I've been rewatching the original episode of Ninjago to prepare for the ending of Crystalized and of course for my retrospective reviews. And after finally competing season 3 of Rebooted, I gotta say, the final fight, it really bugged me. Even back then, like now that I think about it, it never really made sense to me. How was Zane able to kill the Overlord, but Golden Lloyd wasn't able to kill him in season 2? Even though Lloyd was literally a god in his golden form? Given that the first episode of the show, we were given this line about the Green Ninja, aka Lloyd.
One ninja will rise above the others and become the Green Ninja. The ninja destined to defeat the Dark Lord.
Now, obviously I'm not saying that Zane is the Green Ninja. That's not what this theory is about at all, but if you guys would like a theory about that, I'm sure I could whip something up in the future. But no, this theory is actually about something far darker than you could imagine. That's right, we're going full PG-13 with this one. That's not what you were expecting when I said darker, was it? Well, get ready to be thrown for a loop a lot in this video. In Season 4, titled The Tournament of Elements, it's fully revealed that Zane survives his fight with the Overlord, but what if I told you Zane wasn't the only one who survived that fight? You see, in the 13th season of the show, titled Master of the Mountain, we start to hear of a mysterious Vengestone buyer buying Vengestone from King Vangelis. And for a little bit, that's all we hear of. Now you might think that's the end of it, right? No. Continuing on into the next 2 seasons, the showrunners start to drop a lot of background information about this mysterious buyer, but never revealed who it is or what their true goal is. As the current date, by the end of Seabound, the ninja have only gotten close enough to stop the Vengestone buyer's sellers, never the actual buyer, and it's almost like a background story like Clutch Powers with Nauticon the Djinn. Rather than this being the main focus, it's always been in the background subtly, building up what I would say is one of Ninjago's best mysteries we've had of recent times. But I have a feeling we already know who this mysterious Vengestone buyer is, and it's gonna shock you when I reveal who. Are you ready? Get your drums rolling! The Vengestone buyer is none other than, you guessed it, Acronix and Crux! Haha, didn't see that one coming, did you, internet? Oh, what? The script was changed? Oh, well, that seems really predictable. Are you sure we want to go with that? Alright, I'll run with it. So, change of theories here. The Vengestone buyer is the Overlord! Wow, there was no shock there at all. Are you sure this is what we're running with? Anyways, circling back to Season 2, as LEGO confirmed themselves, Season 2 was originally supposed to be the end of the series as we know, with a huge final battle and Lloyd fulfilling the prophecy of the Green Ninja and saving the day. Except, arguably, none of that actually happened. You see, after the fans found out that that was the final season, there was a huge outcry and demand for more of our favorite LEGO ninjas. So LEGO, obviously being a company who wants to make money, brought the show back for a 3rd season, but this time, the show focused on Zane and him defeating the Overlord instead of Lloyd. Now, we obviously already know that the Overlord can survive within a digital space. That's nothing new. We saw this play out throughout all of Season 3. But you see, there was one major flaw that the Overlord didn't realize about his plan. Well, to put it quite simply, he acted way too soon after he just got his butt kicked. But I'd like to argue the Overlord is a smart guy. He definitely had a backup plan, which is obviously how he's coming back this season. I'd even go as far as to say that Zane never really defeated him last time, and that this entire time since Season 3, he's just been hiding in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. Watching the ninja, observing the enemies they make, and using them to his advantage. Currently, as of making this video, unless LEGO goes off the rails and releases them, there's only 12 episodes of Ninjago's newest season, that being Crystalized. With this season having such a huge focus on the Ventstone buyer and this video, you'd be surprised to know that we already know who the Ventstone buyer is, and it was actually revealed within the 12th episode. Now, of course, full-on spoilers from this point on if you have not seen Ninjago Crystalized episodes 1 to 12, because I'm going to be spoiling a lot of it. There's your warning. Get out of here. Go. I don't know why you're watching this in the first place. So episode 12's main focus is on the ninja tracking down and interfering with the Council of the Crystal King meeting to find out who this masked person is, who they perceive to be the Crystal King. But no, this masked person turns out to only be a pawn, but a step in the right direction, as this person, believe it or not, is the Ventstone buyer, not the Crystal King. I would like to argue, while the Ventstone buyer and the Crystal King work together, they are not the same person, and we get this revealed in the episode. At the end of the episode, the Kabuki masked person finally reveals their face, and it is not the Overlord, it is in fact Harumi herself, back from the dead. Now, the fact that Harumi is alive leaves so many questions to be answered about how her character left off in Season 9 Hunted, and many theory videos that could come out of that, but that is for another day. The real takeaway here is that the Crystal King was not present at this meeting, meaning that the Ventstone buyer and the Crystal King are two completely different entities, with the Ventstone buyer doing everything on behalf of the Crystal King himself. And this is even supported by the newest trailer, where we get a name drop that the Overlord is back and he is in fact the Crystal King.
The only thing that can destroy the Overlord is the power of the Oni.
So, what does this all mean for how Ninjago Crystalized will conclude? Well, let me tell you. This means that obviously the prophecy has not been fulfilled as of yet, and this season is focusing on wrapping up the story that we started all the way back in Way of the Ninja by fulfilling the prophecy of the Green Ninja. And that the final battle hasn't truly started, and Season 2 was only just the beginning. If we take a look back on what series creator Tommy Andresen has said on Twitter in the past, this all seems to line up a lot. About a year ago, when asked by a Twitter user, Tommy Andresen chose these words for replies when he was asked to describe the 2022 season of Ninjago in one word, and Tommy replied with conclusion. My theory, and what this whole video has been leading up to, is that Crystalized is the conclusion of our main ninja, and I think they're going to be going out with a huge sacrifice. Because now you see, Ninjago has a really weird pattern going on, in that at the end of almost every major season, Ninjago has had some kind of huge sacrifice since rebooted. With each sacrifice, the stakes are raising, and the sacrifices get bigger and bigger. And with Crystalized being set to be a grand retelling of the final battle, the true final battle, with them even going as far to remove Nia's powers so this final battle can be focused on our original ninja and the prophecy of the Green Ninja, I think it's safe to say the stakes have been raised, and they haven't been raised like this ever. Earlier this year, Tommy had this to say on Twitter about the final episode of Crystalized. Just rewatched the final episode of Ninjago 2022 season. How can anything make you feel so good and so bad at the same time? Now, that alone is a very concerning tweet, but when Vincent Tong, the voice of Kai, replies with a bunch of A's, crying emojis, and a heart, that's when I got worried. But it didn't end there. Tommy Andresen also replied with, "It was a glorious send-off though. Thanks for sticking by for so long," hinting towards some kind of finale for at least the character of Kai. Now, we have no idea what this could mean, but I think we already know, and LEGO directly told us just a couple years ago. You see, for Ninjago's 10th anniversary, LEGO released a series of shorts depicting crazy other universe, other timeline stories of Ninjago, non-canon stuff. But I believe, while it not being canon, it still gave us a look directly into Ninjago's future. Now, the short I directly want to talk about is Ninjago Legacy Shorts Golden Legend. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check out this short because it's very important to this theory. The plot of the short summed up is due to unknown reasons the ninja have been crystallized in golden form, and a bunch of samurai have been trying to take them out to destroy them while a sacred dragon is protecting them until the day the ninja return, ending on a cliffhanger. Now, in these sets, we see the ninja in golden forms, and I think you can see where I'm going with this. If we are to believe that the uniforms we get in Crystalized are accurate and canon to the show, we can assume that all the ninja will be getting a golden form or at least a golden outfit. And with this season have already starting to be setting up a brand new ninja team, my best guess is that the ninja will be unlocking some sort of new power, but that power will come at the cost of the ultimate sacrifice. Because you see, when Tommy Andresen was asked to describe the ninja in this season with one word, do you know what he said? Tommy Andresen replied with crystallized. That's right. And what happened to the ninja in that short? The ninja were crystallized in a golden form. My prediction and theory and my belief for the ending of Ninjago Crystalized is that we will be getting a grand retelling and send-off of the original characters, with the prophecy of the Green Ninja finally being fulfilled once and for all, but coming at the cost of the ultimate sacrifice, giving us the ending that you can't help but feel so good, yet feel so bad at the same time. Alright, well, that was the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. This took me quite a while to do. I wanted this out a lot earlier, but as you can see, I was busy kind of setting up a whole new setup and everything, so it took a little longer for this video to come out, but it is finally out. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the theory and everything down below. This took me a long time to work on, and I know there's still some issues. I still gotta work on it, or I still gotta work on, you know, better editing, but I want to get this out before the eventual episodes got out, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took me a while to make. I had a lot of fun making it. I had a lot of time putting together stuff and getting evidence for this. This was my first real theory video here on the channel, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and as usual, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.